Alright, so last thing I'm going to do is the last section. It's the quadratics review. So number 36 says change this from now it's nice, pretty graphing form, vertex form, to standard form. So all I'm going to do here, guys, is just expand. I want to expand here because I want to get it in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, what I call stupid form, because you can't see the graph really nicely. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, I can't distribute this 2. I can't do that just yet because this whole thing is attached to the squared. So I need to FOIL the inside first. So this guy here. So this negative 2 is just going to chill. So FOIL. X times x is x squared. Outer you get negative 3x. Inner you get negative 3x. And then last, negative 3 times negative 3 is a positive 9. And then bring down the negative 7. So I'm going to smush these two guys right here. So negative 3 and negative 3 is negative 6x. So now math Spidey senses are telling me to distribute. So I get negative 2x squared, and negative times a negative is a positive. So I get 6 times 2 is 12. And then stick your x on there. And then 9 times negative 2 is negative 18. Bring down the negative 7. Last step, I'm going to smush these guys. So negative 18 and negative 7 gives me negative 25. Stick my y on there. There's your answer. Alright, 37 asks, this has how many intercepts? So I'm just going to try to factor it and see how many solutions I have. Because x-intercepts, solutions, roots, and zeros, those all mean the same thing. And so what they want to know in this problem, guys, sorry, this is 37, not 35, is when you have a quadratic function or a parabola, sometimes you have it where it crosses the x-axis in 2 spots. Sometimes you have it where it doesn't even cross the x-axis at all, right? Because it's up here, it's a vertical shift. Or sometimes it just crosses it right at the origin. So that's why you can have 3 different possibilities. You can have no solutions where you can't factor it. This is where you get your prime example. It's prime because it doesn't cross the x-axis. Here, this is where you get 2 solutions. Here, this is where you get 1 solution. So for number 37, you have 2x squared minus 5x minus 7, and they want us to factor it and see how many x-intercepts or how many solutions do I have. So here, see how you can't factor anything out? There's no common, greatest common factor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, try to split the middle. Multiply your a times c. So negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. What are my factors of negative 14 that add up to negative 5? So let's try what we just did, 2 and negative 7. If you add those, you get negative 5. That works. So I can write this as 2x squared, split the middle, plus 2x minus 7x, because those are my factors. Bring down your negative 7. So now I'm going to factor, solve by grouping. So here these guys have a 2 and an x in common. So I get x plus 2 to get back to it. Here they both have a negative, so I'm going to factor out a negative and a 7. So negative 7 times what gives me negative 7x? I'm missing an x. Negative 7 times what gives me back negative 7? A positive 1. Okay, good. This is a perfect example. Watch. Do you see how these don't match? This is my indicator. I did, right? I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? So let's look back, right? Because these have to be the same. So let's see if I factored right. So here, 2x squared plus 2x. They had a 2 in common, and they had an x. So 2x times x gives me 2x squared. Let's see, 2x times 2. Oh, that doesn't give me 4. So this is where I messed up. So 2x times what gives me 2x? 1. That's where I messed up. So see, now I have x plus 1, x plus 1. So if you do that on your test tomorrow, it's okay. Just look back and make sure you guys factored out correctly. So since now these are the same, I have x plus 1. And then what's left over? 2x minus 7. So now I'm just going to solve, set it equal to 0. So x equals negative 1 here. 2x equals 7. X equals 7 halves here. So this answer, it has 2 x-intercepts, or 2 solutions, or 2 roots, or 2 zeros. Those are all the common names for x-intercepts. Alright, so this one, let's look at the last one, number 38. It says, when changing the equation y equals 1 half x plus 3 squared minus 14 from vertex form to standard form, the first step is to. So what am I going to do? Am I going to distribute this 1 half, or am I going to FOIL this, or am I going to move it? What am I going to do? The first step, look back at what we did on number 36. The first step we did, what did we do? Look at number 36. What did we do? We FOILed this out, x minus 3. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to FOIL x plus 3 squared. Alright, good luck tomorrow, guys. Like I said, that's your review. If you have any questions, please come by to either come after school for tutoring. I'm not sure who's on schedule for tutoring tomorrow, but please do your review. You're going to do great. Bye.